You know what? I'm done. Let's just hop into it. Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day / vlog / let's hang out and catch up. Morning. I'm back again. You know when you wake up and your ponytail is still like in place? I had a slicked bun in or a high pony in last night, and then I woke up and it was like still sculpted, and I'm like, it's not gonna translate well on camera, but here we are. The time change happened this week. I have not adjusted. Why? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down for this one. Why do we still have the time change? Every year there's like a rumor in Canada and they're like, oh, we're gonna stop it. This is gonna be the last year we do it. Yet it keeps happening. Why would I want it to be brighter at 5:45 a.m. and then pitch black at 4 p.m.? I'd rather have a few extra hours of light at night. Maybe I'm just not educated. Maybe I'm letting my personal preference get in the way. But I don't care about the sun at 5:45 a.m. I'm like yelling at this as if I'm like actually passionate about it. Well, I mean, I kind of am. Like, once it's dark, like I can't do anything. Like, it's time to be home. So it just, then my whole nights are done. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Anyways, it's a good day to have a good day. I really wanted to film today because I feel like I have a really bad history of being like, oh, I have nothing in the house today. And it's like, okay, well, babe, you're filming a What I Eat in a Day video. Like, prepare for it. So I am prepared today. I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I haven't done like a full grocery shop in probably months. Like, I, of course can, pop around, grab a little bag of stuff, but like this was like, I needed a vehicle to get me home because I had so many things. It was also like one of those times, when you finish one thing and then everything else finishes. Like, I finished my mustard and then my ketchup went, and then all of the little things that you buy like once in a blue moon. So I just had to do a big restock, but I'm excited because I have a bunch of good new food, and I woke up hungry, ready to eat, and inspired by life. The classic camelback makes a reappearance. Does this have 10 years worth of mold in the little nipple? Perhaps. Do I secretly believe that's like an immunity booster and like the secret to me being healthy? Also, perhaps. Okay, let's make some breakfast. But first, I want to show you, I'm looking at my plant right now. I want to show you my plant. I moved it so it has a lot more sun, and it's sprouting 2 little babies, and it's bringing me so much joy. Like, I feel like I'm such a, I don't want to say like visually affected person, like things that I see and that are part of my world, like it impacts me. And I wake up every single morning and I see this freaking plant and the little babies, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. I love it. Look at this. So first of all, gorgeous, stunning work. Then I was like, oh my gosh, it's getting a little baby plant. And then I noticed the other day it's getting another baby plant. Like, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, actually. Like, the kitchen is just overflowing with food. Oh, it just brings me so much joy. I had a really nice dinner last night. I had my mom over for dinner, and I made her these epic vegan kale Caesar wraps, which I think I'll probably do for lunch because I have some leftovers. But let me show you my full and happy fridge. When I tell you, there was only onions and pickled onions in this fridge. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, every single other drawer was empty. But yeah, this is good. Oh, this is also the most Jaclyn thing ever. I've been having a bit of a carrot obsession, so I'll just grab a full carrot and start eating it midday. Put that back. I was clearly done with that. Today we're gonna do a honestly, very out of the norm breakfast for me, because I saw this. I went to No Frills and they had the Silk Greek style protein yogurt. Now, I discovered this like in America years ago, and we never had it back in Canada. I was like, that's so annoying because it's so good. I thought we only had this key lime pie version. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll still grab both. Like, not my go-to flavor, but that's fine. Then I got home and realized there was a vanilla. It must have been hidden in there, and maybe it was sold out and there wasn't any left. This is the spread. Of course, though, gotta start out with my 2 Brazil nuts a day, get that selenium in. Do I even know what selenium is? Not really. I know I'm supposed to be having it though. Actually, speaking of restocking. Have I? 3, am I gonna overdose on selenium? Nah. We'll see what happens. Oh, look at this. Actually, maybe I have this today. I've been saving it for a moment. A vegan Kit Kat. My mom picked this up for me at Good Rebel here in Toronto. She's like, I saw a vegan Kit Kat. And she's like, I just had to get it for you. So I've been saving that. I can't wait to try that. Let's make brekkie though. Our silk yogurt. This is a coconut base with pea protein in it. And it's like Greek style, so it's nice and thick, which is what I really like. Some days I just eat the exact same thing for like 6 months on end. And then I wake up and I'm like, let's change it up. Okay, so we got a ton of yogurt in here. I'm just gonna kind of spread it out a little. You eat with your eyes first, so you might as well make it pretty. Nice. I'm gonna wash some bloobs. Actually, let's put the granola first, actually. I'm gonna do the Made Good granola. And I think the technique here, do I wanna pile it or do I wanna do, Whoa. I'm trying to do like lines, but I don't really know if that does my best work. Whoa, these blueberries are massive. Oh, it's beautiful. A chia seed. Oh, just kidding. It's actually very easy to make look nice. Okay, stay with me. A prune. Seems shocking. You can do little prunes. I kind of mess with any food that is typically marketed towards the older demographic. Give it oatmeal, give it prunes, give it anything like that. That's my kind of food. A little prune, get that fiber in, you know, keep it healthy in the morning. Dried apricot. I'm excited about these. Oh, I kind of want to sample one right now. These look so good. Very good. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, love that. Obsessed. Okay, and then a hemp seed. Hemp heart, not a hemp seed. Okay, and then we're gonna do one more. Oh, I might have screwed that up. Maybe I should have just sprinkled on top. I think I might have ruined it. Okay. Whoa. If I had like a fresh mint too on top, that would be amazing. Okay, that looks actually really good. I'm excited about that. It's the little things. I'm gonna get my fancy little gold spoon and that should make me even more excited to eat this. This looks good. It is 9 a.m. on the dot actually. Okay, can I like show this and not spill it? Okay, I'm gonna dump all that out. This looks really good. Okay, let's do a little. Ooh, where am I gonna go? I think I gotta go in the middle. Oh yeah. Whoa. Honestly, the yogurt is just so good. Okay, I got a big old prune here. A prune chia bite. Does that sound appetizing? Eating nourishing food that excites me is genuinely one of my biggest joys of life. Like, sorry, think about this. How amazing to live in a time where I can wake up, think about what am I craving today, go to my fridge, have it all there, all these products from around the world, and just make a breakfast. I love hemp seeds. Hemp hearts? Is that the same thing? Why am I getting confused about that? Okay, so today's gonna be a good day. I have like a somewhat busy day today. Just a couple of like work duties I've got to get done. I've got to review and edit on something and get my final approval, which it's so funny because, well, one, I feel like I've made videos online for almost 10 years, which is nuts. In some ways, like I don't care about things that maybe certain people would care about. Like, I mean, like I'm not picky about angles or like, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's actually the only thing. Like angles or if like I kind of look weird in a video or if I'm tired, if I don't have makeup on, like I'm not picky about things like that. But sometimes, and maybe this is, let me eat first. And I feel like this might be spawned by the fact that I did grow up with a speech impediment, so I feel like I am conscious of the way I speak.
It's a whole lot scarier than the ones you go out and buy. Look at the ones in the stores and they were dorky.
Well, mine is scary. I put it on last night, jumped from behind the porch on my brother. He got sick, he had to sleep with the light on.
Well, I'm not speaking to you anymore. At least not till Halloween is over anyhow.
And I get very excited when I talk, and I talk really fast. I'm really hyper, and I've got a million ideas, and like, I jump a lot with my ideas. That's just like how I am. But I feel like sometimes when I'm talking about something that I'm passionate about, I can kind of like get a bit of a stutter. And I don't know if it's like a learned behavior. I feel like my dad is that way, so I don't know if it's just like I grew up around him and hearing him be that way, or if like we have something in our DNA that like makes us do that. But I feel like sometimes I do get a bit of a stutter and I'll get picky about that. Maybe it's just because it's like a bit of an insecurity, like my speech. I mean, also too, I feel like my goal, I mean, I guess it depends on certain, like if I'm doing a YouTube vlog, that's very different. But if I'm like hosting something, or it's often I'll do like certain red carpets or events in front of a ton of people, or like I'm, you know, presenting something in a massive arena, to me, obviously, effective communication and being clear is what I strive for. So I feel like I'm not doing my job if those things happen. But I'm like, also, Jaclyn, you're a human, not a robot. That's why they hire you to do these things. And it's those moments that keep you feeling, you know, human. All that to say, all my editing notes and feedback is never like, oh, that angle is so hideous, cut it out. Or, oh, I woke up looking crusty. Like, it's more cut out the parts where I feel like I don't speak clearly. Anyway, so I have to approve a final edit of something. I've got a meeting. A lot of people I feel like actually don't know that my mom is my manager. Me and my mom have always grown up working together to a degree. Like, I grew up as a child actor, so my mom was very healthily on top of my career just to make sure I wasn't like, I don't know, being exploited. Like, slay, good job, mom. So yeah, she was obviously like, we always had special bonding when I was working, and she would take me to set, and in a good way, we always like had that level of like, I don't even want to say like professional is like, she was just, I was a working kid. Like, that's like a weird situation. So she was always really good about that. She was always my go-to for any like, you know, business conversations or like any of that, because she grew up with me throughout my career. And then when I started doing YouTube, I was like, this is my own thing. Like, this is my hobby. This is for fun. And I always took it seriously because I knew at the time, like I as a 15-year-old, like I saw where social media was going, and I knew it was going to be a thing. But I also just loved it and wanted to do it. But I wanted it to be my own thing that like my mom wasn't involved in, you know what I mean? And then it kind of got to a point where it, you know, I got a lot busier, and I just like couldn't even handle the day-to-day of like, well, filming and editing, doing my own emails, managing deals, negotiating deals, having payment plans set up. Like, as a 16-year-old, starts to get a little overwhelming, that's for sure. So a couple of years into it, my mom kind of started helping me with my emails, and then kind of started helping me with my personal like schedule and all of those things. And it kind of evolved into what it is today, where she's like, I mean, I always say she's my momager. She hates when I say that, but she really is like running the back end of my career at this point. So shout out, mom. It really is like such a blessing. I don't know if this is gonna sound sad, but like one of like the things that I'm most like passionate about, like what I do, I care about so much. Whether it's like, yeah, you know, making YouTube videos online, content creation, being able to, you know, host and do all of those amazing things that I am lucky enough to do. Like, I care so much about what I do. So having, like, it was hard for me to kind of release that and give that to someone else to a degree. And I honestly don't think I could fully trust someone the way that I am able to trust my mom and fully like kind of release that to her. So it's been like such a huge blessing, and has allowed me to actually excel so much more, because I can focus more on the parts of my job that aren't replaceable, like being me, being on camera, doing TV show appearances, like things like that. Yeah, no, it's been like so amazing. But then it also is that interesting thing that I'm like, oh my God, am I doing like the wrong thing that like, I mean, me and my mom are very close and have our own like personal relationship, obviously. But then, yeah, we obviously still have like a bunch of work stuff that we do. And I've now implemented weekly Tuesday meetings, which is what we have for today. And if anyone's ever worked with family or ever worked with even friends, like sometimes it's hard to put on the hat of like the work mode versus like the personal mode. And like sometimes those lines can get blurry, and it is challenging. And we've even over the years had an interesting time like navigating that, just because like, I mean, I feel like I never turn off and I'm doing this stuff 24/7. So it's hard to then expect that of someone else. Or and there's certain moments where I'm like, okay, this isn't, no, we're going to hang out. Let's not talk about work. But it's hard because it's at the forefront of what we do. So I feel like I've actually always been very conscious to like, hopefully do my best that I can to preserve that and not like, I don't know, mess anything up. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's been one of the biggest reasons why I've also just been able to like sustain what I do for so long to a degree. Anyways, I'm also prepping. I'm going on a TV show in 2 days from now. Yeah. And I'm doing a segment for the Eras Tour, which is coming here in Toronto. Obviously, Taylor's here in Toronto in a few weeks, and we're gonna do a whole makeup segment of all of the different kind of eras and makeup looks and give some inspiration. It's gonna be really fun. They let me take, with all these segments, they'll kind of come to me with an idea. It's really good because it's very actually collaborative. And they'll be like, what do you see for this? Like, what do you want to do? And sometimes too, if you're doing like a TV show, like you want more, I don't want to say generic, but more, you want to share things that are applicable to the wider population, or like to the biggest part of the demographic. You don't necessarily want to niche down into this super specific artistic thing that not a lot of people are going to get. But they were really fun with this. They're like, literally do whatever you want. We want funky, we want editorial, we want some weird. So it's going to give me a bit more room to play, which is going to be fun for me, like as an artist. I also love doing all the live TV show stuff. Like there's also like a live audience when we go there. And the whole team is so good. If you guys are here in Canada, it's The Social. And I've been having so much fun over the past year going on that. And it's just like, I feel so lucky with like my day-to-day is always so different. I travel a lot, but in the moments that I'm at home, even my schedule is so different every day. And I love going to do like a live TV show taping, and then I love playing makeup artist for a day, and then I love just filming content for a day. I love then filming and trying new recipes, and it really is like mind-boggling to me that somehow my life and my day-to-day is every single thing that I love. Like in some ways I'm like, that's not even fair. How did I get to, like, huh? We'll see how the timing of the day goes. I would actually like to go for a run at some point today. Oh, update, I did a half marathon, ran it untrained, and I had the best time of my life. Not that I necessarily recommend that. I just knew myself, I knew I'd be fine. But whoa, I'll give a full story time and debrief about that later. But all that to say, I haven't ran since the half marathon. I'm like kind of itching to like get a little run in. But since it gets dark at literally 4 p.m. now, I'm like, I'm not running at 7 o'clock in pitch black. Like that's not what I'm trying to do. So it's like, I've got to schedule this in at like my lunch hour. I don't know if that's gonna work today. We'll see. A little morning probiotic. I literally love these ones from Genuine Health. I take these almost every day if I remember. I'll have these linked. I'll link everything below. I have like a running Amazon storefront that has all my favorites in it. And if there's anything I ever talk about in a video, go look at my description first. I try to do a good job about keeping all my links and shit. But I do read my comments, so if I forget something, holler at me, okay? Love a probiotic. Oh, it is 11:25 a.m. Meetings went well. I just did so much. I actually got so many videos uploaded, scheduled. I'm feeling good. I actually think I'm gonna make it to a workout. I was gonna go for a run. Weather doesn't, I don't want to. I decided I just want to lift weights. I'm gonna go to a class. I think I'm gonna have a little espresso before I go. Let's have a little kick of energy. I have an absurd amount of espresso. I'll do this one. Double espresso dolce. I don't honestly really even know the difference of all these. My grandma gave me a bunch of her teacups that she doesn't use, and I use them for espresso, the perfect double espresso. Stunning. There she is. Let's sit in the dining room. You know what? I never actually film my videos in the dining room, which is kind of funny. So I was doing a lot of reflecting. It's November. We're nearing the end of the year. I feel like Christmas is gonna come soon. My birthday is also in December. It's December 15th. I'm turning 27, which like 27 just seems a lot older than 26. I can't explain it. Like 25 to 26, it kind of seems like the same age. 27 to 28 kind of feels the same, but 26 to 27 feels different. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I've been doing, I don't know, just like a lot of reflecting, especially 10 years on YouTube. I feel like it makes me take a look back. Anyways, some of my resolutions for this year, some of my intentions, my goals, one of them was to embrace slow living and just, I don't know, like lean into slower moments. And I feel like I've been so go, 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 literally my whole life, but in particularly like the last, probably 8 years, that I feel like I finally feel, I don't want to say like I finally feel at peace, because that kind of sounds like I haven't been at peace, which I have to a degree, but I feel like I've always been going. And I've been trying to lean in and find comfort in those slower, calm moments, which I feel like I honestly didn't for a long time. Like for the longest time, if I had nothing coming up on my schedule, or I had a weekend off, or like a weekend free with no plans, I couldn't enjoy that. Like I couldn't just, I mean, in some ways I would make my own fun and I would just like find things to do, but I also like, I love the idea of having 8 million things on my schedule in one day. So I've been trying to embrace slower mornings, not rushing, really only being intentional about what I say yes to, because there's also nothing worse than when you have something planned and you're like, the weekend rolls around and it gets time for the plan and you're like, I don't want to do this, but I've committed, I can't really back out now. So I'm trying to be a lot more intentional about either saying no. If right away you get an invite and you're like, I kind of don't care to go, like, don't show up. Like, huh? I mean, again, obviously there's social norms and like there's certain times when you've got to show up when you don't want to, but for the most part, if you're not excited to do something, you shouldn't force yourself to do something. So I'm trying to be very intentional about what I say yes to, and then showing up to that 110% and super happy and super excited. And it makes you enjoy those moments more than saying yes to like things that you were kind of meh about. It was interesting looking back that like a lot of those were my intentions, and I don't really go back and like look at that a ton, but it's funny to see subconsciously all the things you've kind of accomplished without even trying. Like randomly I put on it, do a half marathon, which I did. And then one of them was sign up for a summer intramural. Now here's where my little impediment comes out. Am I saying intramural right? I feel like I'm not. A summer sport, let's say. And I signed up for beach volleyball all summer. I had the best time. And that kind of just like, I don't want to say it was happenstance, because it's like, obviously I made that intention, so it was somewhere in the back of my mind. But I didn't even realize that I had made those my goals. So I do think there's a power to just like streamlining those thoughts. And it's funny to see what naturally you end up kind of doing without even like really kind of making an effort to do it. Hey Google, what time is it? Oh, I got plenty of time. I might want to do a quick haul for you. I hate shopping. I'm gonna let it be known, which may be ironic given that a lot of my online job is talking about products and things and really leans heavily into consumerism, I guess. You know, let's be honest. That being said, I mean, I love things. Do I actually like the act of physically shopping? Normally, no. I'm not a shopper in that way. But I love looking at things. I love a window shop. I love browsing. I love seeing new things. My thing is, if I'm looking for something specific, I hate shopping. It's like, hey, I've got to buy a dress for this wedding that I'm attending. I can never find the dress that I want, and it's irritating, and I get mad, and I don't enjoy the process. But if I'm just wandering on a nice Saturday along Queen Street, in and out, you know, having a nice little bagel from Bloomers, I've got a nice roasted nut latte in hand, then I can enjoy the act of a peruse. And then that's always when the best things leap out at you. And then I go, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I love this thing, and I love loving something. You know what I mean? Anyways, I digress. I was walking by Anthropologie and just completely forgot about how amazing their home section is. And I had a Secret Santa, well, I have a Secret Santa coming up. And I was like, this is the perfect Secret Santa gift. I think a lot. We kind of do like a Santa steal, like a white elephant. Is that a Canadian term or is that universal? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And you basically can like steal gifts, whatever. So I think a lot of my friends will like this. And then maybe a little like 2% selfishly, I was like, and if I need to steal it back, I mean, I picked out a nice gift. I don't want to open it and unwrap it all because it's all wrapped so nice, but it's a bunch of colored little, is it coup glasses or coupe glasses? I never know if the P is silent. Like martini little cocktail glasses, all different mismatched little colors, and there's like a really, oh, I should say if any of my friends are watching this, I don't think my friends really watch my vlogs. I don't blame them. I don't think they're watching it, but if you're watching it and you're a part of my Secret Santa, click out of the video. But yeah, it's so freaking cute. So this is your reminder, all of their homeware and dinnerware and cups and just, Anthropologie gets it. Anthropologie has always been that girl. I'm getting heated. I love Anthropologie. This is not a sponsored ad. I wish it was. Anthropologie email is in the description. This is a very classic gym outfit for me. Love a high neck sports bra. Love a V cut. This is actually a long short, but any legging that has like this V cut, very flattering. These ones are 4-7. This is a Lulu sports bra. It's not very supportive. Like it's one of those. Would never in my life run in this type of bra, but for like a weightlifting day, totally fine. I'm obsessed with Sabrina Carpenter right now. She kissed me hot. Okay, I'm going to the gym. Okay, workout went good. I actually like tried and I feel good and I'm just happy, but I'm also very hungry. I really am sweaty and should shower. But I've got basically everything prepped for lunch. So I think like, let's just wash my hands and make a quick little lunch and scarf it down. So I had my mom over for dinner last night. Oh. Why when you finish one thing, everything else finishes? I've been finishing all of like, I was saying the condiments in my fridge. Then I finished my shampoo. No, my hand soap is finished. Shout out Sage Liquid Sunshine. Everything's finishing. I made, if I do say so myself, a delicious kale Caesar. I basically have all the ingredients ready and we're just gonna wrap it up, put it on the stove, get it nice and hot and crispy, and we've got a beautiful wrap. I'm in a wrap era right now. Well, I was gonna say not like rapping, but also I love to freestyle rap. I would say I'm an interpretive rapper, and I'll just, interpretive, maybe I meant to say intuitive rapper. I am a rapper, I think, as well, but also rap. The food. I actually, fear I slayed. I've been on a huge grind of homemade pickled onions. Whole wheat tortilla. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. I actually think you need to like really get up in there so you can see it. Nice. Nice. I've already got some massaged kale with a homemade vegan Caesar dressing. This is some extra. I kind of DIY'd the recipe. It's basically vegan mayo. I put like a grain mustard. I think you're supposed to do Dijon, whatevs. Soy sauce because I didn't have Worcester sauce. Black pepper, salt, lemon juice, onion powder, garlic. I think that's it. So that's what's kind of actually like already on this kale. Love kale. Kale makes me happy. These are a cooked crispy chickpea, kind of like almost like a crouton, imagine. I've got the Gardein Chicken Supreme chicken here. I just have it kind of cut up into some strips. I'm gonna be honest, new to wraps. I'm not normally a wrap girl. Then I've got some broccolini that I had just put on the stovetop. Crispy chickpea, stunning. I don't want to use another fork, so we're just gonna clean that off there. That'll be fine. Love a caper. This is your reminder that capers are not fish. I don't know why I think they're always fish. It's a vegetable. I like an abnormal amount, an abnormal amount of red onions because I just want to have foul breath at all times and repel everyone away from me. Like if you think you put too much in, put more. That feels, you know what? More. Is that an obscene amount of onions to be eating? There's got to be like nutrients and health benefits to onions. It's fine. Because I am a sauce girl, I want extra. If anyone has any wrapping techniques, please let me know. Because, this is gonna not, Should I go from this side and then pull it all back? Oh, I've overstuffed. I fear I've overstuffed. Okay, we're just gonna, oh my God, no, Jaclyn. I gotta eat some of this. I just gotta eat some live. I look very good, but, I was doing so good. There we go. Nice. Nice. I'm just really mushing it all in. Maybe that's the technique. And wrap. How do they do this at Chipotle? Very carefully. I'm gonna go put this on the pan. I put it very quickly into the pan. The weight of my heavy Le Creuset top is like weighing it down. Sandwich press vibes. We're gonna flip it over in a few. And while we wait for that to cook, don't mind if I do, help myself to another tofu chicken strip. Whoa, this is insane. Is it time to flip? Oh, it's falling apart. Rats. I was doing it so good before too. I don't know how I did that. Whatever. So it did explode, in fact, but that's okay. We're just gonna cut it that way. No one will know. Gorgeousness. Oh my God. Come on. Plate her up. I'm gonna also grab a little truff hot sauce to go with it. Wow. Look at how gorgeous it looks. Okay. So easy. That took me like 2 minutes. It is 1:48 right now. I'm gonna do a bite without the hot sauce on just so I can get a full experience first. It's really good. I actually don't even think I can have any commentary. I'm just gonna have to sit and enjoy this. Perfect amount of pickled onions. Let's get some of this truff hot sauce going. Let's see, is there anything left in this? Are you guys team truffle or not? I feel like, there's not a lot in here. Okay, I've got a mere dollop. I did slay with this. Perfect amount of dressing on it too. I'm not kidding, this actually may be my new hyperfixation meal for the next few months. It's just so good. Like, this is better than what I could buy at a store. I really hope if you're watching this, you're actually enjoying a really good meal too. And I hope we're on the same energy. Oh, whoa, okay, now it's all coming out now. Life is good. Look at her, so beautiful. I've been sitting at my computer desk for the last 4 hours, like a little gremlin, just editing away, and I've lost track of all time. It is pitch black outside. I don't know where the day has gone. You know when you have a structure of what's gonna happen, and I guess I got so much done, but just what happened to the day? It is almost 7 o'clock. I'm I guess it's dinner time. I don't even feel a sense of hunger. I'm just so lost and confused. I'm literally also I took a shower, got back in my PJs. My hair is wet. I feel like I've not even, you know what? I'm releasing myself. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It is dinner time. I think I'm just gonna make an avocado toast. I'm not feeling overly inspired. I don't know. Like I just wanna eat a little meal. Oh, you know what? I have kimchi, a kimchi avocado. That is a throwback Jaclyn meal. I used to eat that all the time. Oh, that's exactly it. Okay, let's scarf down some food. Yeah, let's eat dinner. Kind of been having a little obsession with a bread and butter pickle. I feel like I'm gonna have a pre-making dinner snack and just get a little pickle in. Why is it so good? So I have what I can only hope. It's a perfectly ripe avo. Whoa, she's so beautiful. Perfect timing. My toasts have popped. I think this might be a peel avocado kind of day. You know that I actually never knew you could peel an avocado? For the most part, like it peels pretty good. Oh my goodness. Wow, a beautiful avo makes me so happy. We're gonna do some everything but the bagel in this. A few of the chickpeas from earlier. My favorite kimchi. I normally like to do 2 different types of toast and like give a little variation. I'm just gonna pile on some delicious kimchi. Now I know I've had a lot of pickled red onion already, but even just for color, I feel like we do just need a little pickled red onion in this. Like just a little boop boop. And I guess you can never have too much everything but the bagel. Let's like throw a little on this too. Okay, here is dinner. I cut up a little mango too. It's giving breakfast for dinner, but it actually seems like exactly what I want right now. Ooh, I'm excited. My toast can get a little basil on it. Okay, gorge. Dinner time. I actually want to have a little bit of this mango. I am feeling like a bit just like, not burnt out. I just think I need silence. I think I just need to do like, set up my little YouTube video, eat my dinner, and then get back to work. I'm not feeling like chatty. Ooh, I haven't had a fresh mango in a while. I love a mango. It is for sure the best fruit. I think I'm just gonna go to town and enjoy my din. You know what, I'll give you one bite of a live review, and then I'm gonna montage it up. It's the way that I actually have to do the Beauty Guru focus pull for it to focus on my food. See? Okay, this is the kimchi toast. That wild brine kimchi is my favorite. It's so good. Okay, let me try the other one too now. Just like, this is more of like a classic. Ah! I lost a tomato. The kimchi one wins in my opinion. I think it's a smidge better. Both really good though. Oh, okay, it is 10 o'clock. It's going. I'm getting so much done. I'm just kind of like on a roll, like, and I'm losing all sense of time and being, and I can't stand overhead lighting past 6 o'clock. This is not my vibe. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really hungry. I'm a little too focused to be hungry, but I was saving this vegan Kit Kat bar for a video to like share my thoughts. Oh, also, I had a Honeycrisp apple and a random chunk of uncooked smoked tofu like an hour and a half ago. I didn't vlog it, forgive me. I was gonna do this for TikTok, but no, I'm doing this for Instagram. I mean, no, what is this? YouTube. A little midnight snack. Now, I definitely was a Kit Kat girly before I was vegan. I loved a Kit Kat. I love like an Aero bar as well. Are Aeros Canadian? No, Aeros are in the States too. You know the ones with the bubbles? Oh my goodness, this actually feels like, this does almost seem a little wrong. So is this from the UK or where are these made? Because I feel like they're not in Canada. Wait, this does seem nuts. Okay. I actually meant to have this on Halloween and then I kind of forgot about it. Oh, it tastes like childhood. Like it's good, it just tastes like a Kit Kat. I'm into it. Okay, I like it, it is good. I actually wish I had someone who was like a non-vegan here and could eat a real Kit Kat and compare it. Because this does taste exactly like how I remember a Kit Kat tasting. I think what I'm also realizing though is that just like Kit Kats are Michelin star. Like it's just like just a chocolate bar, you know what I mean? And like I've had better quality chocolate before. But will I still eat it? I will. It's good. It literally tastes like Halloween in grade 4. I think it's good. If you are like specifically missing a Kit Kat, sure. I think this was insanely marked up and was on sale for like $7. There's definitely better chocolate out there, but if you want a Kit Kat dupe, well, it's not even a Kit Kat dupe, it just is a Kit Kat. I like it. I do. I feel like am I trying to like convince myself? It's good. It's just fine. It's just a Kit Kat. We would go to my grandparents' house and they would like let us pick out a chocolate bar. My grandpa would hide all the full-size ones and just try to give us mini ones. But sometimes if we were, I don't know, he was feeling extra generous, he would give us one of his full-size ones. The odd time he would have a Kit Kat, but he would normally just have like, what are they called? Like Mr. Big? Is that it? Am I making that up? But it's funny how certain tastes can just like bring you back. Well, I'm kind of eating this just to eat this now. The things I do for you. Like, it feels pointless to just wrap up one stick now. Oh yeah, nestle.com.uk. So this is from the UK. Nestle's like bad, right? I mean, I guess any big company, like they're not probably doing something great. It is the question though, like do you support a company that you don't agree with, even if they're making a positive change, like a plant-based product that's potentially better for the environment? God, I thought I just heard a noise in my house. I think it was my diffuser. I hope it was my diffuser. Hello? I swear I only have Gracie Abrams playing in my head. Okay. I think that's probably it for the day. It's 10 o'clock. Probably gonna have a bit more water. I'm feeling really productive. Sometimes I just get in these modes and then I'll be up to like 3 a.m. and I kind of can't be stopped. I'm gonna work away. I hope this was a good what I eat a day. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know what else to say now. Now I feel shy. I feel nervous. Anyways, I hope you're all having a good day. You know what I would actually love? I would love if you could share your roses and thorns of the day. And if you forget how this works, thorn, one bad thing you just want to get off your chest that happened to you in the past 24 hours. Then 2 roses to outweigh the 1 thorn, which are 2 highlights of the last 24 hours. And then a rosebud, which is something exciting that you're looking forward to and want to share. Let me know your rosebuds down below. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait to read them. I'll go through the comments. I'll reply. We'll have a little chat. Anyways, I hope you're all having a good day. Thanks so much for watching. If you're not actually subscribed to my YouTube channel yet and you just watch the videos, that's crazy. What are you doing? Please go hit subscribe and, you know, turn on the notifications. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all the things. Honestly, all of your support and following and liking and watching my videos, it means so much to me and it is the reason I'm able to do what I do. So thank you so much. Have a good day and take a break. Have a Kit Kat.